Hello, everyone, and welcome to the what would be the first one of these reactions for my YouTube channel. That is, where we are going to watch the Vision of Escaflowne. This is a 1996, 97 anime. It is an isekai, which I know those are very popular now. I do not believe they were as popular in the 90s. There were still a few, and I wish I was knowledgeable enough to tell you precisely how many there were. I can say that there weren't as many as there have been the past 6 or 7 years. So this is, I'm assuming, one of the OGs. One of. There are, like I said, there are others. But yeah, so this is a show that I watched when I was much younger. I don't remember much about it other than I liked it. And there's some cool robots. There's some fantasy stuff. So if you're into fantasy, if you're into giant robots doing cool robot stuff, it's an isekai. If you like isekai, this is probably going to be a different brand. Again, I don't remember specifically, but I'm assuming this will be a different brand of isekai than what we're used to. Like, there's not going to be a vending machine that's going to show up in an isekai world. I don't believe there's going to be cell phones making the main character overpowered. Though, from what I remember, she does have a power, and her power, I think, lies in tarot cards. But it's going to be a different flavor. If you've only seen isekai from the past, 10 years or so, definitely a different feel, but similar enough because it is a person being transported into a fantasy world. And I hope that this is good. I remember it being good, and I've been meaning to watch this for a long time. I'm going to do that. Now, I do a lot of Let's Watches on my Patreon, which I'll leave a link in the description below. This is not going to become like a YouTube channel that's just a bunch of reactions, but I may put up a couple more here. I'm constantly putting them up on the Patreon, so people who are subscribed to Patreon to watch the Let's Watches, don't worry, I'm still doing those on Patreon, and those will not be making it over to here, or at least not right now. And then obviously this one's not going to be making it over to Patreon because it's on YouTube channel, so like anyone can watch it. But all help is all support is obviously appreciated. If you want to watch like Marvel shows, I do Star Wars, a bunch of other shows over the past couple years over there. Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of hit me that I wanted to watch Visions of Escaflowne, and I enjoy watching shows in a group setting. And if there is not a group available, well, then I would much rather enjoy watching a show while talking into a microphone and pretending that all of you are here with me because I'm a crazy person and have been for the past 10 years, which is how long I've been doing this. Yeah, this isn't going to be, I'm not going to be like a 100% reaction channel. This is probably going to be somewhat of a rare thing for me, I think. At least right now, that's what I have planned. But yeah, why not start a reaction, my first reaction on YouTube, with a very obscure, what I would assume is an obscure, at least by modern day standards, old anime, an old isekai. So let's start it. This is available on Funimation. This is available on Crunchyroll. This is available in other places of the internet if you wish to go there. But I mean, it's free on Funimation and Crunchyroll, so you don't really have to look too hard to watch this for free. At least I believe it's free on Crunchyroll. I haven't actually been subscribed to Crunchyroll for a while, but I believe it's still available on it. But yeah, Funimation, all that stuff, and listen, you can find this if you want to find it. So yeah, let's get this started. So on three, or I guess we'll do a countdown: 3, 2, 1. All right. So 3, 2, 1, go. I'm gonna let the audio sync up. I'm gonna mute the audio because if I don't, it's bad for me. And I'm watching the dub version because I want to experience dubs. I don't know, I've been in a dub mood. I know I say dubs and this opening is in Japanese, but that's just how that is. They didn't redub openings. And this is going to be a 90s dub, so you know that like this could be bad. A lot of modern day dubs for the past like 10 years or so are usually really good, pretty good. I don't know about 90s, but we'll find out. Now immediately, hold on. I'm going to mute it. When I think of, girl from Modern World pulled into an isekai, I think of Inuyasha, because that was also one of the first shows I watched. One of the first animes out of the like first dozen or so animes I saw. I was watching Inuyasha on like Cartoon Network, I think in the late 90s. And I don't think I'd ever watch that show again. But back then, when I was first starting out on my anime life, It was very enjoyable. I like those characters. I thought the idea of of someone being transported from our modern world into a fantasy world was insanely cool. I was like, how unique is this? Because it was, for me at least, back in the 90s. Bring up the audio
Oh
again.
no, it couldn't have been. I know it really happened. It all began the day I asked the tarot cards if I would ever find true love.
Who hasn't been there? Me. I've never asked tarot cards for true love, but I would. Hitomi. That's the main character? Yeah, Tomi. Yeah. Now you see, I like to run, or at least I used to, but I would never become a runner because I couldn't wear those shorts. I refused to show that much of my leg because you got to pay for that. Can't wear them shorts for free. Now, I know what you're thinking. What's up with the noses? Now, I don't know, but we just got to get used to them. I think every single character in the show is going to have kind of like a long Pinocchio like nose. It was just the art style that they went with. It was wrong. Shame on them for making all their noses like Pinocchio, but we just got to get used to it. Oh, she is smitten. Hitomi is smitten with this man. Mono's so cool. The way they tuck in their shirt into those shorts. So cool. Oh, jeez. God, I thought she just pantsed her. Waved. You waved? This is fine. It's part of the track. Don't worry about it. Hearing that music also is a quick thing. Yoko Kano worked on the OST for this show. Yoko Kano, very famous um, artist, musical creator, worked on many, or has worked on animes. One of her most famous would be Cowboy Bebop. 3, 2, 1, let's jam. That's Yoko Kano. Kick ass robots. Because they're robots with capes and swords. Like, that's the kind of robots I'm here for. big ass Gundams with huge laser beams. F those things. Give me a cool mech with a cape and a sword. Why doesn't it have a gun? How can they build mechs but they don't know how to build ranged weapons? Who gives a fuck? Give me the sword, give me the cape. Uh oh. You gotta run real fast. That's eats. It just keeps going? You are interrupting a moment. Get the fuck out of here. Damn it, Yukari. That's messed up. They do say that. You know who doesn't say that? The people who lose those wars. Hmm. Oh my god. It definitely does feel like that when you're that age. Feels like it could be the worst thing ever. Because you don't know any better. And that's fair. At that time in your life, it is the worst thing ever. Someone you have a big crush on is leaving forever? End of the world. It would be valid for thinking so. Oh my god, the Musketeers. What? Okay. That's cute. If he takes the pendant, this this man does not need you to run 13 seconds. This man would be he would kiss you right now. All right, so if you're ever in this situation and you give a pendant to your loved one, like, listen, if I can run this fast by the time this thing swings 13 times and they take it, they take you up on that offer, just kiss them right there. It's fine. Is that our friend? Yeah. Sorry, being a good friend there. What if he said no? Can you imagine if she didn't get the 13 seconds and so he said, sorry, you didn't get 13 seconds. I will not kiss you. And just gives her her pendant back? God, that would be devastating. Hmm. We're about to see some isekai stuff. This is fine. Remember that vision she had earlier? It's coming true. This man's fashion is so bad. What is? It's like he forgot to put on the rest of his armor. That man has a sword. What? This man, considering he got teleported to the modern world, he seems fine with everything going on right now. Damn. That's a pretty cool dragon. The land dragon, weren't you paying attention? Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, that's how that works. Oh shit. Get him. Okay, so its back is very well armored. Kasumi? Or Yukari? Yasumi's her sister. I get them confused sometimes. Wait, that thing only has 2 legs. Oh shit. That's even cooler. It's like a chicken dragon. A very upset chicken dragon. Does his arm guard have a... Was that like a grappling thing on his arm guard? Bok bok, motherfucker. I like how there was just a little bit of smoke coming off his body, as if fire doesn't cook you. No. Oh. Oh shit. That armor just ripped up like it was paper. Oh. Ugh. Oh, you're covered in chicken dragon goo. It's the same color as the blood of that lady, the opera singer in Fifth Element. Oh, it's the opera singer from the Fifth Element of Chicken Dragon. Wait a minute, there's stuff inside this thing too, just like the opera singer in Fifth Element. And then it's a stone. What the fuck? Wow. Okay, well that didn't happen to her though when she died. Spoilers for Fifth Element. Sorry. This guy's a bit of an ass. Yeah, there it is. Look what you did. Well, at least it wasn't a truck. Got that pendant though. We're never gonna find out if she could have ran that in 13 seconds. That's the Earth? How can this planet see the Earth, but the Earth can't see it? Interesting. Aya. Oh, is that it already? Oh, damn, that's it already. Yeah, at the ending. Okay. I'll listen to the ending at least once. Well, that never happened. Wait, is she kissing someone else? Oh, damn. Oh, she kissing everybody. And by everybody, I mean 2 people. She was not seen kissing this main character guy, though. Interesting. Yeah, we'll not watch the next on Escaflowne because previews spoil the next episode. All right, so that's the first episode, Visions of Escaflowne. I think that's pretty solid. I think it's pretty solid. We got to see a land chicken, which is maybe tied into the opera singer from Fifth Element somehow. Very, very, very distant relations. We got to see some, I think, pretty good animation. Again, this is 96, so we're not going to see, probably not going to see like any CG stuff. This would have been before that, so nothing but hand-drawn animation. It looks pretty good. Got to see some cool weapons. We got to see a little arm shield thingy, arm grapple thingy, arm crossbow thingy. Where'd that crossbow come from? And where did it go? I guess he just shot it once and then threw the weapon away. I got to see armor being torn off like paper. We did see a brief glimpse on some of the potential mech stuff we'll see because she saw it in her vision. You know that she has a magic pendulant that whenever she moves it, it syncs up to do a cycle every second for some reason. So that's interesting. Yeah, well, we were introduced to Vaughn and Hitomi, right? Hitomi. I should write these down. I'm gonna write this down. If I write, I mean, I'm gonna take out a digital notepad. I'm gonna write down these characters' names because I'm bad with names. So we got Hitomi and Vaughn. I don't think the other two are really gonna matter much because she's in a Isekai world, so I'm not even gonna bother remembering their names. It was what, like, Yasumi. No, it wasn't Yasumi. That was her sister. Ya Yaku. Doesn't matter. So we got Hitomi and Vaughn. Hitomi, I'm gonna write down. She is Isekai lady, with special pendant. And then Vaughn, write down what is Vaughn's characteristic. Uh, cool arm grapple thingy. Flash is an asshole. That's what we know about Vaughn right now. He did say, "Come to my castle," so probably Prince. I'm gonna write down probably a Prince because he said my castle, not the castle. Nor did he say White Castle, so he's not trying to take her out to get something. Ugh, I hate White Castle. God, I've never liked White Castle. That's what we know. Tell me, Isekai lady with special pendant. runs really good. Kinda good. And then Vaughn, cool arm grapple thingy, is an asshole, probably a prince. Now we're gonna, I guess, get to explore the Isekai world in the next episode. So hope you all enjoyed this first episode, everybody. And I hope to see some cool mecha next time. I don't remember. I'm trying to think if I know anything else about the show from my memory, and I don't believe I do. Yeah, so this is basically watching it for the first time, even though I've seen this before, so that's really cool. But yeah, I'll see you all next time, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Take care, everyone.